It's one of Mother Nature's most spectacular shows. The mountains, all aglow with bursts of orange and gold. A kaleidoscope of color that draws people to New Hampshire from far and wide. And while you can hit the road to check out all of the stunning vistas along the Kank, when you're staying at an inn like the 1785 at the Intervale Scenic Vista Overlook on Route 16, all you need to do is take a seat, take a dip, or simply look out your window and you'll be surrounded by fall's stunning sights.
You don't even have to drive the Kank when you're staying here.
No, you get the same view right here in your backyard. It's been ranked one of the top views in the world from an inn. Yes, right here in lovely North Conway.
Modern updates have been made in this inn with a long history. The 1785 has been welcoming guests since, you guessed it, 1785. It was built as a public house by Captain Elijah Dinsmore of the New Hampshire Rangers, who fought in the Revolutionary War.
After the war, the state of New Hampshire didn't have enough money to pay him appropriately, so they gave him a grant of land for his services in the Revolutionary War.
And he picked a perfect spot.
Yeah, he did pick a perfect spot. We just love the view.
Today, the inn is playing host to boutique weddings, with receptions under a tent with an outstanding view of Mount Washington.
Yeah, like a little boutique inn that you can rent all to yourself with family and friends.
Along with the 1785, Scott Kudrick also owns the Cabernet Inn next door. It has a number of guest rooms with a fireplace or a hot tub. Guests will find places to unwind inside and outside too. This fire pit perfect for a s'mores party, or serve up a game of tennis on your very own court. Both the Cabernet and the 1785 can be rented out together by groups, families, or for corporate retreats.
This is just probably one of the most premier spots in the valley for view and location. You're 3 minutes from downtown North Conway. You're 20 minutes from Mount Washington. It's really great.
During your stay, personal chef Brian Coffey can prepare all your meals.
Sometimes we feed the kids first if they have kids, and we'll do a kids table and then send them over to watch a movie, and then we'll do the adults after that.
The dining room at the 1785 looks out onto the mountains, and guests that stay here also have access to their very own private tavern.
I like the history of the inn, the charm, and the location and the view. The view's amazing.
Right down the street, you'll find another North Conway Inn where you can get a front row seat to the changing colors.
It is stunning, magical, enchanting.
The Stonehurst Manor, which was a private summer cottage for the Bigelow Carpet family, dates back to the 1870s. When the parents passed away, they willed it to their daughter, Helen.
Some people think that Helen Bigelow still walks the hallways. Occasionally she'll have martinis with us at night.
So it's a little bit haunted.
In a very nice way.
Inside, you'll find Helen's touches, fireplaces with cozy sitting areas and stained glass. The inn has expanded their dining room with outdoor seating under a heated tent, which looks out onto the picture-perfect Presidential Range. The restaurant is open to the public every night of the week.
One of our most popular dishes is called the Wild Rose. It has a rose pasta with lobster, shrimp, scallops in a Mornay sauce. Very naughty, but delicious. Everybody loves it.
With a view like this, the Stonehurst has also hosted a number of weddings.
It's so amazing over the years to see families come back at anniversary after anniversary, and then they bring the children and just watch the family grow up. It's nice to have that history with people.
Just 10 minutes away in the town of Jackson, we find the final stop on our tour. At the Inn at Thornhill, you'll find a wraparound porch with gorgeous views from every seat.
Well, the Inn is a beautiful spot. It's 25 rooms total.
You won't miss the view when you head to your room. Guests are welcome with truffles and a champagne toast at check-in. Treat yourself to a visit to the Inn Spa. Sample a signature cocktail. Dine in the wine room. Or at a table with an amazing view in the restaurant at the Inn at Thornhill, where they're using locally sourced ingredients to create a number of delicious dishes, including a favorite, duck and donuts.
Where do I start first? I don't know.
You can spend your entire vacation on this property and never leave it once. But we're also very close to amazing skiing and hiking.
When you stay in one of these inns, you don't have to go far to check out the gorgeous colors of fall. They're always in view.